Hacking dates back in the early 70s, and back then it was mere prank. Somebody would remotely access your computer and type things like hello world or shut down your computer while you're using it. And it was fun. But with the introduction of the internet in 1983, things started to change, and changing for the worse. Companies have lost billions in the hands of the bad guy, also called the black hat hacker. Talk of 500 Fortune companies, not to talk of SMEs, have lost money and data in the hands of the bad guy. It is for this reason that companies require cyber professionals to help protect against the bad guy. And so today we discuss how you can become a cybersecurity professional. Welcome.
Cybersecurity. To many, the term cybersecurity refers to hacking, specifically the black hat hacker. Well, that's not entirely true, because cybersecurity is like a sea. There are many roles within cybersecurity that one can venture into, none other than hacking. And today we will look at these roles and how to venture into these roles. So, to get into cybersecurity, there are those we call feeder roles or backgrounds that you need to have from specific fields. Well, many would argue that you can get into cybersecurity from any angle. Well, it's true you can, but you'll find lots of difficulties. So it is desirable to get into cybersecurity when you have either of the 6 feeder roles. The first one is networking. Now, there are various courses you can do to gain knowledge and experience of networking. Secondly, we have software development. So you can come from a background of software development and venture into cybersecurity. Third, we have systems engineering. Fourth is financial and risk analysis. Then we have security intelligence, and lastly, IT support. Now, having come from one of these backgrounds or multiple of them, you can comfortably venture into cybersecurity. Now, as mentioned earlier, cybersecurity is a vast field, and for that reason, the roles in cybersecurity are divided into various levels. So we have 3 levels in cybersecurity. We have the entry level, mid-level, and advanced level. So all the roles in cybersecurity fall in either of these 3 levels. Now we'll start with the entry level roles. And first is the cybersecurity specialist. These are the people entrusted to protect computer systems and networks from unauthorized access, attacks, and data breaches. Then we have cyber crime analysts. And these are the people entrusted with investigating and analyzing cyber crimes to gather evidence and support law enforcement efforts in prosecuting cyber criminals. Third, we have incident and intrusion analysts. And these are the people entrusted to detect and respond to security incidents and intrusions in computer systems and networks. And lastly, we have IT auditor. And these are the people who assess the adequacy and effectiveness of organizations' IT systems and controls. So these are the 4 main entry-level roles in cybersecurity. When we come to mid-level roles, we have cybersecurity analyst. A cybersecurity analyst is the person who identify and mitigate potential cyber threats and vulnerabilities of an organization. Then we have cybersecurity consultant, and these are the people who provide expert advice and guidance to organizations on how to assess, improve, and manage their cybersecurity posture. And lastly, we have penetration and vulnerability tester, sometimes referred to pen testers. A pen tester is a person who identifies and exploits vulnerabilities in a computer system and networks in order to assess their security posture, not to cause harm, but to assess the security posture. And this is where most people think cybersecurity lie. So there are also various types of hackers that we will discuss in later videos that fall under this category, but we will discuss them in later videos. When we come to advanced level roles, we have the cybersecurity manager. And the cybersecurity manager is the person who oversees the design, implementation, and management of an organization's cybersecurity program. We also have cybersecurity engineer, and this is the person who design, implement, and maintain secure computer systems and networks. And lastly, we have cybersecurity architect. A cybersecurity architect designs and implements secure information systems that protect an organization's assets. So, having looked at the roles in cybersecurity, you can navigate from one role to another in the field. You can basically come from an entry-level role, move to a mid-level role, and then to advanced level roles. Now, when you come from a cybersecurity specialist, a cybersecurity crime analyst, or incident and intrusion analyst background as the entry level, you can move to a mid-level and get into cybersecurity analyst, cybersecurity consultancy, or penetration and vulnerability testing. So as a cybersecurity specialist, cybercrime analyst, incident and intrusion analyst, you can advance to become a cybersecurity analyst, cybersecurity consultant, or a pen tester. And when you are either of the three mid-level roles, you can advance to become a cybersecurity manager, a cybersecurity engineer, or a cybersecurity architect. When your entry level was in IT audit, you can advance to become a cybersecurity consultant or a penetration and vulnerability tester. And while you are a cybersecurity consultant or a penetration and vulnerability tester, you can then advance to become a cybersecurity engineer or a cybersecurity architect. So in our next video, we will talk about the top certifications that you need to have in order to move from one level to the other. And in our subsequent videos, we will go deeper into each role and see what these roles do in details. Today we just mentioned briefly what they do. So thank you. See you next time.